Okay, hold on. Before we go in there, let's talk about what this video is actually going to be about. So Engineers Week just finished, but that does not mean that we're done talking about engineering, and specifically about engineering education. We went down and visited a local robotics club where they're putting together their build for this year's competition. Okay, back to the video.
I'm Jack Rubaha. I'm Power Surge's president. I've been on the team since its founding in 2019. My job for the build season is to develop all of the code for the robot. I work with a couple other students and one mentor, and our goal is to combine both human control and both computerized control to make an effective robot. It's basically to make it come alive. It won't be able to operate without us giving instructions to the computer that correctly control it. This is our 2023 robot right here. Each year we're building a robot from scratch. It's a unique competition that changes every year, and our goal is to we work in kind of separate teams and integrate our ideas together, and what we have to do is we have to mechanically design every piece in order to solve certain tasks and score points. So, for example, the cone right here, we need to pick this up off the ground and try to score it in about a 3-foot high goal. It's just a normal cone, but we need to do it with a robot. We can't use the human body at all. We have to make a set of coding and a set of motors along with mechanical devices that work together to solve that task and score points. We are also collaborating with other teams, against other teams. There's high schools all over the nation that are all trying to solve this one task, and we all have different ways of doing it. So our club, we're actually a 4-H affiliated club. We're not like most 4-H clubs though. Our main purpose is to teach students different STEM topics before they get into college. These are any sort of STEM-related topic. We're going to try to educate everyone on the team, just the very basics, to see if they are interested in the field and maybe going forward if they would like to maybe pursue a career in engineering or industrial design or programming. But also the other main goal is to be able to work as a team. So as you can see here, this is our drivetrain. The main goal is to simply just to get a robot from point A to point B. It's much like a modern day tank where it does have treads putting it together. But inside you can see, as we're working on, this is the foundations of the control system. So the code that we're programming needs to be able to make it onto each motor in an effective manner, and it does so in under 2 milliseconds. So speed is crucial, and that's why we worked all these functions integrate together through our 3 separate teams: the mechanical, the electrical, and the programming kind of sub-teams, and we combine different tasks all while working on the robot. This robot right here is 26 by 26 inches, and every single inch of it has to be designed in advance. We use computer-aided drafting in order to design every single centimeter of this robot in advance, so we know where we can fit everything, where we can fit the computers, the motors, the air tanks, and where our mechanical devices attach, because we get a maximum of 125 pounds and a maximum of 30 by 30 inches. So our main goal is to fit everything we want to do into this one frame. It all helps us work together and work more effectively, so we're prepared when we go into college or right into the workforce in order to be the best possible employees of the future.
My name's Caitlin, and I'm a freshman in high school. I'm the treasurer of the team, and something that got me interested was I just thought it was really cool, and I wanted to learn. I wanted to explore new things and learn how to do this, and I got really interested in it. I tried mechanical last year, and then I'm trying programming this year, and I really enjoy it.
My name is Alex. I am a programming mentor on the team. I have been involved with the team in some capacity for about 11 years now. I used to be a student on the team way back in the day. And when I was a student, I was the team president. I kind of did more kind of just communication between the different people on the team, make sure everybody had what they needed. And then when I went to school and learned programming, I kind of wanted to help, teach in turn, kind of help out with people learning programming so they're more prepared if that's what they want to do later on. There's a lot of talent on the team, and just for me personally, I always kind of try to think that, succeeding in terms of the competition is always good, but a lot of it does come down to like, how well do the students learn how to work with each other? How well do they learn new concepts and technology? And I think that from that perspective, we're already kind of in a good spot.
My name is Luca Pallarino, safety captain and secretary for this team currently. I originally got into this program because my mom had seen the team at the Bethlehem Fair one year, and she grabbed a pamphlet, and then we decided to attend the open house that the team had back in the end of 2019, and I've been with the team ever since. So currently what I'm working on is our arm. What the arm does is it will extend about a few yards, however long this is, to pick up a purple cube or a yellow cone, and then the grip around its end will compress, pick it up, and then be able to put it on its proper end spot, you could say.
So what we are doing is mounting all the electronics right now onto these boards over here. Onto these boards, we are currently drilling holes and zip tying all of that. My name is Caleb Rosario. I'm a member of 4-H Robotics. What got me interested in robotics was seeing my cousin compete in this a couple years back, and that made me want to do it.
Oh, that's just the power distribution panel. We're otherwise known as PDP. We're just tying it on to the electronics board right next to the Robo Rio, which we just zip tied on. So we do that. Start doing this now. Hi, my name is Julian St. Jean. I'm a member here at Power Surge Robotics, and I started right before COVID-19 in 2020, and I started it with my friend, who seemed really interested in this. He left, but I stayed. I was just having so much fun here. It was just so interesting to me. How we're actually formatting everything and actually getting ready to add stuff like the arm, the turret, and just how I'm gonna be able to like put that together with everyone else. It's just, I don't know, that's just the coolest part to me. It's where you connect most of the, you connect the battery to it. You also connect the,
all the other pieces that makes a robot work.
It distributes power to the motors and all the motors that powers the robot.
It powers multiple parts from the one big battery. It separates it all. So the multiple things like the motors and like the camera and things we need it for electricity can all be separated evenly. That's basically what it does. I'm Gavin Worth. What made me interested in actually joining this robotics, this is my first year, was I've always been interested in robotics when I was like a little kid. I would always have coloring books and little toys, and later on, when I would go to a carnival to see them, I'd be like, that's not a real robot. And later on, I'd be like, oh, this stuff is serious. So one year, when I was at the run, I forgot what fair, but some fair, they were there and they were sign-ups. And I saw them, I'm like, it's gotta be for high school. And my mom goes up there, starts talking to them. And I'm just like, I don't want to talk to them. And so she's like,
oh, you can join. It's up to 8th grade in high school.
I'm like, I just got so surprised and shocked. And she signed me up. And a couple days later, that's when I joined. But yeah, it's been my childhood dream to like build robots and have fun with them.
What was the date? What was our target date for having this? What's our target date for having this completed and driving?
This Saturday?
Yeah.
The 18th. My name's Dan Buren. I'm a mentor for Team 2712. I've been with the robotics team since it was with 2836 Team Beta. My son was on that team. Go back a few years before the pandemic, we'd have to put this robot. We had 6 weeks to build it. They gave us bags with these ties on it that were coated. And when you were done, you had at 6 weeks, you had to put the robot in a bag and you couldn't touch it. Until 24 hours before the competition, then you could open it up and you had 24 hours to work on it. they do a kickoff, and all the teams, this is global, so all the teams around the world all watch a video announcement. Our team actually went up to New Hampshire for the actual live kickoff, and they were in the audience for that. They show the kids what the field's going to look like. They have an actual field set up and what the game entails, and then they release a game manual. Kids all have to study the game manual on that Saturday, and Sunday we have a sit down and we test the kids on the manual, and then we discuss design.
It's a very annoying manual. Very annoying. Just can't.
It's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot. Too much.
So I'd say we're ahead of schedule from where we have been historically, because last few years we've been moving into a new shop as the season starts, so it puts us behind the 8 ball. So it's a good year so far. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Hi, my name is Hogan Ang. I am the lead mentor of Power Surge Robotics, and I've been doing this for about 26 years. This is a great program. That's why I have been doing it for so long. You get to see the kids get a head start going to college, and they really kind of excel much further compared to their classmates who haven't gone through this program. In fact, some of the earlier students that we had in this program have moved on to NASA JPL, and the Perseverance rover actually used one of their experiments to extract the Martian oxygen out of the atmosphere, and that's called the MOX unit. So it's really kind of exciting to see that some of your past students have gone off and created some things so incredible and kind of geared towards the future of human exploration of Mars. That's really kind of a neat thing to see.
Engineering education is very important. Not only does it teach you various interdisciplinary math skills, right off the bat you're going to learn about technology and the latest and greatest in the behavior of machines that are working today and working in the future. The part an engineer may be working on may be somewhat limited in scope, but they have to integrate that into a much larger application, and those different people working together is what makes engineering so crucial for the modern world. But you're also going to learn how to combine these disciplines by working with others. How these systems come together and make one product is what makes engineering such a unique career to follow.